Hello and welcome to today's Ask Dr. Jeff. Today we're going to talk about something that's not really chiropractic, but it is important. It's called weight loss. As in case you haven't noticed, the USA has a little bit of an obesity and overweight epidemic going on. It's really sad, it's really true, and we're going to do our part in the community to help people lose weight. So one of the things that we've come up with, I haven't come up with, but we've found is a weight loss program that has been phenomenally successful in Europe, and it's been in the US for about, I think, 5 years or so, and it's only available through doctors' offices, and it's called Ideal Protein. And it's a weight loss method that's very interesting to me because I've always subscribed to this type of an eating plan and for weight loss. So here's how it works basically. Ideal Protein was founded in France by a medical doctor. He was training elite athletes to lose as much fat and get as lean as possible for competition. So he put them on a diet that he created. Once he realized how good he was doing with getting his athletes very lean, he decided to make this into a whole weight loss program available initially in France and in Europe, then in Canada, and now the US. And the way this works is basically you eat enough adequate protein on as little calories as possible to give your body enough protein so it doesn't break down muscle while you lose fat. And the way it works is this: you have in your meals you usually have to have protein, and what we do is we give you 2 protein foods per day, one with 2 of your meals, that only has about 100 to 150 calories but gets you about 19 to 20 grams of usable protein. So instead of eating your meat or your chicken or your turkey or your fish, that might be 250, 300 or more calories, we can get the same amount of protein absorbed for about 100 calories. We also keep it very low carbohydrate, so your body goes into ketosis, but the fat is also low, so you're not like an Atkins style at all. We keep your fat low, keep your calories low, and we keep your carbohydrates very low, so your body goes into ketosis. Ketosis is a fat burning mode where your body is breaking down stored fat for energy. Basically, when you ate too much or you had too much sugars and carbs in your diet, your body converted sugar to fat to be stored for later use. But typically later use never comes along. Well, now we're making later use come along. We're forcing your body to take that storage that it wanted to use for later and use it now because it has to. And you burn fat on this diet, but the important thing is you're getting enough adequate protein to not break down muscle for energy, because you do not want to do that. Because once you lose muscle, it's very difficult to put the muscle back on. So what the Ideal Protein diet basically does, it has phases. Phase 1 is the weight loss phase. Once you get to your goal weight, we then transition 2 weeks. We start adding back in more of your own protein foods. And then we get to the next phase, phase 3. You start adding back in more carbohydrates, and you're educated on how to eat properly to not gain the weight back. And then phase 4 is the ongoing maintenance phase, and you're back to your normal eating patterns. During this whole program, you're also eating lots of vegetables, lots of lettuce, and of course 1 meal a day. In the beginning, I mentioned you still have your own meal, but 2 of the meals you're replacing with our Ideal Protein. There's 67 food items that you can choose from. They all taste pretty good, and they all have everything from salty to kind of chocolatey. There's shakes, there's bars, there's actual chili mixes. There's all kinds of things that you can use with this program to make it very interesting and effective. You are responsible to have weekly check-ins with our weight loss coach. That's very, very important. We also have, before you do the diet, you have to come to one of our information sessions, which is about a 30-minute PowerPoint presentation that I do, or one of my Ideal weight loss coaches will do with you. And what we do on the information sessions, tell you an overview of the program, teach you about the physiology of how the body works, how it stores fat and burns fat. We'll teach you about diabetes, which is important to know because that's epidemic. And you just learn a lot about the body, weight loss, and so forth. And then you make a decision: is this the right time for you to start? Is this the right program for you? So you can't just come and start the program. You have to learn about it first and make sure it's the right thing for you. We want to have success with you, as we've had with many, many other patients. It's been a great addition to our practice. I encourage you to learn more about Ideal Protein. There are 2 websites that you can go to. One is idealprotein.com. That is the corporate website, full of great information. On the media page, you can actually watch videos of, they report on the success of this diet all around the country, different news outlets, and you can see how wonderful it is. The other website is our local website for Ideal Protein, and that is idealweightlossorlando.com. So again, my personal site, idealweightlossorlando.com, and the corporate site, idealprotein.com. If you're interested in making a free information session, please call our office at 407-857-6166, and you can let them know you're interested, and they will put you in touch with our weight loss coach. And that's about it for today's Dr. Jeff information session. Ask Dr. Jeff. If you have any questions, please feel free to call the office, and have a good day. Thank you.